keep going with Londonderry and London.
I love the musical direction. That's very, very good. Let's work on getting your arms in front of you a little bit more. Yeah, so right there, just be careful about not bringing the musical phrase to a standstill. Keep the flow going. I love how you're asking for things. That's the most musical you've been. So even if something goes wrong, don't let that freak you out. Inevitably, players or singers are going to do something wrong, and you have to go with the flow and then work towards correcting it through gesture.
Let's start back again at pick up to measure 9, please.
Make sure you're with the musicians and that you don't look down at your score. As soon as you started, you tended to look down. So you really should evaluate that abrupt halt and phrase. It's not terribly musical in my opinion, because it kind of breaks everyone to a halt. If it was a tapered release, I could see it being more realistic. I like how you took time on that ending. That's good.
The second to last measure where it's the whole and the quarters.
Yeah, just make sure that when you enter in a piece like this, it's not a pop.
Thank you. Alright, now let's go to the box.
This is definitely the most musical I've seen you be on the podium, and this is what it's all about. So really, really good. You're a little bit reactive to that. Make sure you're ahead of the entrance on there and you're with the players. That was a little better. Just be ahead of it a little bit more. So you're asking for certain things within the line on each entrance. Make sure you stay with it. It tends to be very quick and you let it go. Just make sure that your vision is very clear and you're going after it.
Thank you. Let's just go from the top again, please.
So I think the next step for you is to make sure that you can make these gestures a little bit more sticky, more like in a pool of molasses. And I think you're going to get what you want. It just takes a little bit more patience. And I know when all these voices start coming in, it gets complicated, but you have to really focus on what you want and not let all the other voices get in the way and go after the lines that you really want. And get your arms out a little bit more. I think I said that earlier, but they're a little bit too T-Rex right now.
Okay. I want to go from 10. So pick up to 11 where the tenors come in. Or we could start